Hey there, Pisces. Welcome to reading for mid-November 2023. We are just going to jump right in here. And in your current general energies, you have this Cunning and Stealth card and this Wife and Engagement card. So some of you could be getting engaged, obviously. Obviously that's not going to be true for all of you. So I kind of feel like you're committing to accomplishing something. Yeah, look at this. Whether you want love or not, this is very good. I feel like you're committing to an accomplishment, really, is what I'm getting here with that World card. The world just simply represents an accomplishment, but it's almost as if you're committing to a journey. Here you go. And you have these Six of Swords. So, you're committing to a journey in your life, and you have this Blessed card, which I love. So, clearly this journey is going to bring blessings. Yeah, it's not going to be easy. You have the Five of Wands here. Five of Wands is literally my card I call Indiana Jones. To me, it's a card that represents, going through something to get something. So I feel for a lot of you that you already have kind of been through it. And, now I think it's time for you to kind of like reap your rewards. But I also do feel that the Five of Wands is saying, like, don't back down from the competition. Look, you go up to the Chariot, which tells me that you are going to be victorious. So you're going to have some sort of victory here. You have this Cunning and Stealth card, like I said, in this Wife card, this Engagement Wife card here. Again, like I said, some of you could be finding love. For others, I feel this is just saying that you are committing to, again, the accomplishment before you have it, which is good. When you commit and you say, there's no other way than for me to accomplish this, then chances are you're going to be successful, right? And I feel like this wolf spirit is saying, it says Cunning and Stealth, but I do feel it is saying, basically be careful who you share what with. It is the last row is going to represent the good stuff. But you do have this card that says, be careful who you take advice from, which I feel like is saying, if you're sharing your ideas and people say, don't do that, or, whatever, I would avoid those people because, again, I think you're meant to do something, but if you get other people's opinions, they might make you not do something that you're meant to do. This looks like something that you're meant to take control of here, Pisces. You have the Chariot, which is, hard control, really making something happen. You have the World, the Queen of Cups, and the Sun. And so with the World here, again, I feel there's some sort of accomplishment or something that you could be accomplishing. But it's almost weird. Like I said, it's almost as if you're committing to something before you make it happen, which, again, is a good thing. I don't think this is a bad thing. And, I would make the commitment. It's like you're saying to yourself, you know what, Pisces, for once in my life, I'm going to see something through to the end. That's like the vibe that I get here. You even have this Badger spirit that says, be fearless, be bold. So I get this energy of you being like very motivated, like really, really making things happen right now. So love it. You have the Queen of Cups. I feel like you've been spending time focusing on yourself, creating more stability in your life. You have the King of Pentacles. Again, it's almost impossible for you, Pisces, not to be focused on that. So, it wouldn't surprise me if you've been doing like one of a billion different things to, kind of increase your stability. This could be your financial stability, but it could also be, love stability, just where you live stability. It could be whatever. And I feel like stability has been a big word that you've been very focused on here with the Queen of Cups. You have the Sun. The Sun is a card of happiness and great happiness coming in for you. As always, I feel like the light is shining on you here, Pisces, is what this reading is saying. You have to step into the light, right? You can't be afraid of the light. You have to, again, I'm not saying you're afraid of the light like you're afraid of the good stuff, but, I feel like it's more like the limelight. You need to step into the limelight and bring attention to whatever it is that you're doing. And again, you might encounter times where people don't like what you're saying, or people don't like what you're doing, but again, I don't think it matters. I think you need to do it anyway, basically, whatever it is that you're stepping into, or whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish right now. So we're gonna use the Oracle of the Radiant Sun to clarify. With the World, are you kidding? You have this Exaltation card. Light is definitely shining on you, or it's like the universe is asking you to step into the light. Again, I kind of feel like there's maybe a couple of moving parts to this. Again, the first part is you committing to the achievement. You have something you want to achieve in your head, and I literally feel you're just saying, I commit. I commit to this. Or maybe you're just like feeling like you're actually going to see something through to the end, and I feel this is like divinely guided. This Exaltation card says the universe is on your side. The universe wants you to make this happen, right? With the Queen of Cups, you have this Acquisition card. Yep, you could be meeting a Taurus, by the way. If you're looking for love, you have this. which is the sun in Taurus. You have the King of Pentacles as well. Could be any sign, of course, general reading. This is my fancy couple card. So if you're looking for love, definitely could be love. It doesn't have to be. I also do feel that this could be you just acquiring skills that are making you more successful. And again, I kind of feel you are committing to making like one thing happen. You're committed to seeing one thing, kind of like seeing it through to the end. I mean, this might sound crazy, but I literally feel you could accomplish more than you accomplished all year in the rest of the year. I know there's like 6 weeks left of the year, which blows my mind, but I literally feel that you have the energy here to accomplish more than you have all year. And so again, if you have like a project or something you want to accomplish, like now is the time, because it looks to me like you could actually do it. With the sun, you have the card of convention. We have 2 cards of convention here, right here and right here. The convention card and the King of Pentacles is a card of convention. On one hand, they can both be good. They can both say, convention just represents the way things have always been done. So if the way that you've been doing things in life up until this point has been working, keep doing what works, right? But at the same time, it can be a little bit of a challenge, because it's also saying that maybe if you're doing things the same way over and over and over again and things aren't working, then you have to break free from convention. So the challenge for Pisces, and I know this just because you're astrology, is that, there are going to be some things that will always work for you no matter what. There will be other things that are requiring change, and those things won't work anymore. And so it's just that simple. It's not very complicated. Whatever's not working in your life, change it. Whatever is working, keep doing it. I know, it's just that simple. Next, in the area of the unexpected, you have this community and this blessed card. Again, I really do feel that there are major blessings coming in for you. I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but again, it might require a lot of work at the end of the year when most people are super busy. But, I think that if you put in the work to make extra things happen at this time, or if you put in the work to really try to accomplish something at the end of the year, I really feel you could accomplish more than you have all year. Like I said, it could be crazy. People could look at you like you have like a rocket strapped to your ass or something like that, Pisces. And I really feel that. I also feel there are blessings. Again, this blessed card kind of represents blessings. I would do anything you can to work with other people. This doesn't mean necessarily like literally. You can work in your community just by, doing something that inspires people, or, saying something nice to a person. That all kind of falls under this card. So there could be extra blessings in doing that. You have the Six of Swords, the King of Pentacles, and the Five of Wands. The Six of Swords, of course, is about moving on to calmer shores. Yeah, I feel like you're a different Pisces. I know I've been saying this to you for like 2 years now, but it's probably taken a while for this transformation to happen. I feel like you're very different than you used to be. That's really all I'm getting here. Like, I feel like there's a big difference, and I feel like this is in the way that you present yourself, in the way that people see you, in pretty much everything. And it's like, I kind of feel that people might be a little bit shocked by the change, which again, I feel has come up for you quite a bit, but really I feel like you're just stepping into who you have always been. You have the King of Pentacles here. Could be a person if you are looking for love. I wouldn't really call this a love reading yet. There's a little bit here, of course, and as I always say, I think love is always available to us. But I do feel that this is talking about your focus. I just, again, I wouldn't surprise me if for, really the next 6 months, you are super, super focused on just building and leaving a legacy, creating more financial security in your life. All of those things are, what you are probably more focused on. You have the Five of Wands, and again, the Five of Wands can represent conflict and competition. I would say that, number one, this could be a positive competition I'm actually getting here. So, if you're entering into a competition that you want to enter into, something that is positive, then I feel like you're going to win. You literally go to the Chariot. And the King of Swords, I'm kind of getting like, don't doubt yourself. The King of Swords, could be you saying to yourself that you don't have the knowledge and wisdom, but you actually do. So I would encourage you to enter in any contest or, something like that. I don't know, it's popping into my head. I also feel that there could be something, that is a little bit of a challenge, meaning it requires work, or, it requires you to learn something new, and I would do it, whatever it is. With the Six of Swords, you have the Order card. I don't know, I feel like this is a time where Pisces thrives. Pisces lives in the ocean. Pisces thrives under chaos, right? We're entering into a time of chaos. I talk about it all the time, until like 2025, 2033, somewhere around there. And, really, I think now is your time to shine, as I've been saying to you. Like I've been saying to you, I feel that your past like 10 years has been what everyone is about to go through. So it's like you're here to show people how to bring order to the chaos or how to thrive at this time. And, there you go. That's all I got. With the King of Pentacles, you have this flattery card here. I feel like this is someone you see eye to eye with, These two faces right here are kind of seeing eye to eye. So I feel like you're connecting with a person where you really connect, where you really kind of see eye to eye with each other. You really understand each other on a deeper level. So again, if you're looking for love, I do feel that this is very good. With the Five of Wands, you have this manipulation card. This is actually a pretty good card. It's a card like an as above, so below card. And you go up to the Chariot, which again, Chariot is as above, so below. We'll talk about that in a minute. But this person right here kind of looks like the Chariot driver and the Magician. So, it's a card of manifesting the things that you want. I would be careful, like, if you have a manipulative energy. But again, it's not, like, I don't think this is some big secret, I feel if you have a person who is a manipulator, then, I would be careful going this way. And even this way, you have the Six of Cups. So, maybe you have a past person, does not have to be a lover. But I feel you have someone, maybe, and again, I feel this is literally only for, like, 2 or 3 of you. And, if you have a person who manipulates, then I would be careful. If you think a person was manipulative, I do feel they are a big manipulator. So, I would be careful of that. Next, we are what are we doing? Oh yeah, what's coming towards you? You have this Badger Spirit says, be fearless, be bold. You have this Otter Spirit says, you are never alone. Yes, I feel like there's a connection coming in for you, Pisces. Number one. So I feel like you need to be bold in regards to love. I feel like there could be a person coming in for you who really wants to make a connection. And I feel like this person's very open, playful, honest. So I feel like I feel like that be fearless, be bold card is saying it's safe for you to, open up. It's funny you start with the Five of Cups because there's 2 cups behind him here. And, I kind of feel like it's saying, like, if you would let go of something you're grieving and just have fun in life, there's something coming in for you, like 2 of Cups, right? I also do feel it is a time where you are going to have to be fearless and be bold. Like, we really have to put the work in to make things happen. You have the Five of Cups, the King of Swords, and the Six of Cups. Five of Cups is about being grateful for what you have. Again, the solution to the Five of Cups is to be grateful for these 2 cups right here, because those 2 cups lead to this bridge and this castle over here. So, I feel for a lot of you, if you have experienced any type of loss, could be anything, financial or otherwise, or love, that there's something much better coming in for you. I do feel like some of you, maybe for like the past 8 to 10 months, so maybe this year, basically, I feel like you've been working on things. It's like you come up with something, you put in the work, and it doesn't work, like whatever it is, right? And I feel like that's about to change. Like if you have been in that cycle that I just described, I feel this is saying that you're about to get into a period where the things you work on actually do work. So, don't give up. And I do feel like saying that. This card isn't really a card of perseverance, but I do feel intuitively that this card is saying, like, don't give up on something that you're working on. You have the King of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you've learned everything you need to learn. I really feel like I'm hearing wise counsel on this card. I really feel Pisces is like the wise counsel nowadays. I feel like a lot of people look up to you. A lot of people want your guidance. A lot of people want to enter into your life. So, I would open up to, helping people if you are into that sort of thing, which a lot of Pisces are. And, of course, don't get taken advantage of. But, if you're, being a advisor, a guide or, something like that to other people, I really feel this is you. It's funny how long have I been saying that this is you, Pisces, the King of Swords? Like, I really feel you have developed into this King of Swords energy. Yes, I understand that this is an air sign, but I feel like you have developed into this person who has like a lot of knowledge and wisdom. And, people might be coming to that for that. And I feel like you need to, charge accordingly as well. It's like, you're not really helping people if you necessarily do things for free, for example. And, just is what it is. So, make sure that you're also getting an equal exchange of energy back, right? You have the Six of Cups. Six of Cups is a turnaround, and, it can represent kind of thinking about the past, but to me, it's more a card of tapping into your childlike energy and being more playful in life. And you have that Otter Spirit. And the Otter Spirit, I feel, is saying being more playful is the thing that's going to bring a connection into your life. So, if you want love, I feel being more playful is the key here. I also feel this could be talking about a turnaround. The whole entire reading seems like a little bit of a turnaround to me, for you. Meaning like a positive change in the energy. So, I definitely like where this is going. Let's see. With the Five of Cups, you have this restlessness card. Yes, I feel like you're wondering, when are things going to change? When are things going to get better? When am I actually going to be able to put work into a project and it's going to turn out in my favor? So again, I feel if you're feeling restless, like do a puzzle, go take a nap, do something, right? I would get away from that restless energy. I feel like on top of guilt, like to me, guilt is the worst energy that you can feel. But, and again, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with feeling guilty, right? But I'm saying if you do feel guilty about something, you should heal it. But on top of that, restlessness is the other very destructive energy. So, I feel for a lot of you, you need to channel your restless energy into something. With the King of Swords, you have this enthusiasm card. Yep. We talked about this with that Six of Cups. I feel there's something that is going to make you feel very enthusiastic. And look, another, it kind of looks like the world here, right? So, I feel for a lot of you, I mean, it's a circle. I get that, there really isn't a world there, but, bear with me. Use your imagination, Pisces, right? So I feel that. It's also Sun in Sagittarius. So, I definitely feel that any adventures that you could be thinking of or any adventures that you want to go on could be very beneficial here. With the Five of Cups, you have this risk card. Yep, I feel like a risk is going to pay off big time here as well going this way. It's almost like there is a risk that you're taking, but I feel like you're meant to take it. This feels risky to me. Here's the risk. I know what this risk is, Pisces. I feel like what the risk is that you've developed a way of life, a routine, if you will, or something like that. And I feel like the risk here is that maybe over the next few months, you're being called to break your routine, meaning that you're going to be doing things differently, or your life is going to be different in some way, or maybe your days are not structured the same way. And I feel like that feels risky. The past 10 years has taught you that sticking to a routine is the thing that's going to keep you safe, right? So when to like break that during a time of chaos, it might seem insane, right? But I feel like if you take that risk and you do something that could make your life a little bit easier or something like that, I feel it'll be like very, very beneficial for you. So, don't be afraid to break free from a routine. Next, in the area of the good stuff, you have this card that says science. It says, keep an open mind. There's something unfolding for you. We pretty much have said this. It says, applying a scientific approach to your business or financial problems. I'm a big fan of experimentation. I talk about about it all the time because it's in the astrology. I think that if you're worried about like the AI taking over your job and all this other stuff, I always tell people it's like the only thing AI can't do is have a human experience. So, learn things, come up with experiments on how to improve things in your life, run the experiment, share your experience. It's literally that simple. You have this card that says, be careful who you take advice from. So again, this is in the area of the good stuff. So I kind of feel like there's good advice, but again, I would keep your ideas to yourself. You have that wolf spirit, the wolf card or whatever. I think it's kind of like saying, keep your ideas to yourself just right now. You can, share them later, once you have started working on whatever you're working on. You have the Chariot, Page of Swords, and the Nine of Cups. The Chariot, of course, can represent a victory. So I do feel there are like big victories coming in for you. I really see you kind of standing out, over the next several years. And, as I always say, of course, you're going to have to put the work in to make it happen. But, I feel there's a lot of attention for Pisces. So, I would go and get that attention. I also feel like there's a lot, the Chariot, he is setting himself apart. He's doing things in his own unique way. I think I've said this to you before, Pisces, but I think the thing that could be stopping you right now is the fact that there's no one to compare your situation to. There's only you. So, I think you need to realize that. Like, if you have big dreams and you're like, oh, I want to go start this business or this YouTube channel, or I want to get married and live on a mountain, or, whatever the hell you want to do, it doesn't matter. I feel like this is saying the reason maybe you haven't gotten started is because you're looking for proof that it's going to work. And I feel like this is saying, no, you are the proof that this is going to work. It's kind of like chicken or the egg, right? And I feel like you're the chicken and the egg. So, there you go. So make it happen. You have the Page of Swords. Page of Swords is a card of curiosity. I feel like you're making people curious. I feel like people are talking about you, and I would just soak up that energy, right? So, there you go. I also feel that you should embrace your curiosity. If something captures your attention, I would look into it. We're in a time of attention, so if you become interested in like new hobbies, new ideas, you never know what it could turn into. You have the Nine of Cups, and the Nine of Cups, of course, is a card of wish fulfillment, so I do feel like there could be a wish. I would make a wish with this reading. I would also soak in the good energy. I would start doing things that, kind of make you, start kind of put you in a good vibe, right? It's like, I wish I had some good examples. I don't. Well, I mean, like, I script every single day, right? I write my day as I want it to go. Well, I do it at nighttime, but it's like something that puts me in a good mind space, right? I like to write affirmations in the morning, so I do that, right? And, they're just like other habits that I have that, kind of do that. So if you could have any habits, like I would create some habits that allow you to bathe in the energy of like goodness, right? And I feel it'll kind of attract a lot of goodness in for you. With the Chariot, you have the Enterprise card. Yes, a major business success. Look at this. This is like major manifestation right here as well, going from that manipulation card, kind of manifesting energy, enthusiasm, and enterprise. I see a ton of business success for you business Pisces out there. You're going to have to put in the work, like I said. And again, all your success is doing things that make you uncomfortable, like, public speaking, that could be like a big one, or maybe you're uncomfortable with sales, or maybe you're uncomfortable charging money, which you deserve, right? Especially if you're providing a good service and you're doing something great, right? I find a lot of spiritual people have a hard time charging money, but it's like, if you're not charging money and you're undervaluing it, you're creating bad energy by doing that, right? So, I kind of feel this is saying like facing those things is going to bring in a lot of abundance. And look at this. With the Page of Swords, you have this publicity card, a lot of attention for you. Like I said, if you want to become famous, there could be a lot of attention coming in. This could also just be you doing things that bring attention to things that you care about as well. So I feel like you're a star, Pisces. Definitely really, really nice. And with the Nine of Cups, you have this companionship card. I feel like you've been wishing for love, and I do feel like you've been hoping or wishing for something more like a mature love with that King of Swords. It doesn't have to be someone older than you, Pisces. It could just be that, you want someone who's mature, who, it doesn't act like a child, who is not manipulative, and who isn't a liar. So, I feel for a lot of you that that's what you're looking for here, and I kind of feel like you're getting it. You have this Teardrops card. It says great personal sorrow. I do feel like this is the Five of Cups, needing to let go of something that you lost. So needing to focus on new things that you could have. You have the Short Journeys card. I don't know. I've seen this card about 10 times today. I did the second half of the other readings that I was doing, and now I'm doing these readings. And, so this card has come up a lot. So weird, number one. But number two, I think that there could be a lot of travel. You have the Chariot here, and Six of Swords here. The World, obviously. This travel could be very good for you, whatever it is. You have this Quill. It says, get back to basics. Yes, I love the idea of basics right now. You have that Order card, the King of Pentacles, the Convention card. I feel like it's saying that, I'm a Pisces and a Gemini moon. I come up with all these crazy-ass ideas for, like, everything. I make everything, like, overcomplicated. And, there's nothing wrong with that, of course. But I also feel that this card is kind of like saying, there's nothing wrong with that. But also, just keep it simple. I think that the simple answer is going to be the right answer for whatever you're working on. If you come up with all these ways of, like, making things more complicated or tricky, I think that's just going to make things complicated and tricky, right? So keep it simple. You have this chair empty. It says someone is leaving your life, and I feel like it's so that someone new can come in. So I feel there's new love coming in for you in the future. You have this Elephant. It says a long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. Yeah, for any of you moving, traveling, doing any of that stuff, a lot of good stuff here. But you're a star, Pisces. I feel like you're shining bright. You're like stepping into the light here. So, and you have that publicity and the Sun card. It's like fame and fortune. So love it. Thank you for being here, and definitely enjoy your month.